As we reported yesterday, Montana is preparing to allocate hundreds of millions of federal dollars on broadband infrastructure to bring high-speed internet service to thousands of Montanans without it. Now, with so much money at stake, many are watching and waiting to see whether the state will make the best choices to expand this vital service. In the second of a two-part series, MTN chief political reporter Mike Dennison tells us more about the decision-making process for making this historic investment.
About 20 proposals already are in from private companies for the first $266 million of federal money dedicated to expanding high-speed internet in Montana, and more are expected before the April 8th deadline. Next, a handful of state experts with the help of an engineering contractor will score the proposals and forward them to an advisory commission that recommends which projects should go forward. The Gianforte administration makes the final call by the end of June. State Broadband Program Manager Chad Roop says the goal is to finance projects that will last and deliver to Montanans currently without high-speed internet.
What we really hope to do with this money is we want to make sure that people have sustainable broadband service 5 to 10 years from now. What we don't want to see is money go out the door and service never gets completed or the business model fails after 2 years.
The public money will pay costs of capital construction of broadband networks. The companies then must maintain the systems themselves with revenue from new customers. The scoring takes into account the speeds offered, affordability, and jobs created. But there's no preference for in-state companies. Montana-based telecom providers hope decision makers recognize the advantages of going with the locals.
We understand our serving areas like no one else, as well as our customers. So to me, I think we have the best opportunity for success if we were awarded any of the Montana providers those grant funds.
If you think about the local providers, certainly in the state of Montana, you're talking about providing property taxes, jobs, all those different sort of things that directly impact the communities beyond just providing broadband.
Roop says any experienced private company is eligible to get the funds, but he suspects many larger out-of-state corporations aren't that interested in serving rural Montana.
If it doesn't fit with their business model and there's not enough incentive in there, we'll find those folks naturally weed themselves out.
State Senator Jason Ellsworth of Hamilton, a member of the Advisory Commission, also notes that every proposed project comes before the Commission for review in public.
Everybody will be able to see the project, where it's going, where the funds are, what the matching percentage is, what company is receiving the funds, where it's being served. I guess it's what I call the most transparent process you could ultimately get.
But another commission member, Senator Janet Ellis of Helena, says we also need a process to hold bid winners accountable.
And it's just going to be really critical to make sure we're delivering on what promises we make to Montanans. You just can't give money away and not get what was promised. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Roop says there will be an audit and review system in place. One last thing, even if things go as planned, this broadband bonanza won't happen overnight. Projects will take at least 2 to 3 years to complete once awarded, and the entire rollout with additional expected funds may consume most of this decade. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.